Hi guys, it is Monday afternoon and I'm just jumping in here to start off this vlog. Full exposure, full disclosure. I just filmed the ending clip for last week's vlog because I didn't film a outro yesterday or Saturday because I'm a slacker. So this is the same position, same outfit, same dog on my lap as you saw in the outro of last week's vlog. But that's okay. So basically off for the day. I don't have anything going on the rest of the day. My boyfriend gets off at 5. It's okay, guys. So I think he's gonna come over and we're gonna hang out when he gets off. So I have a few hours to kill until then. I was supposed to work out with my sister soon, but I told her that I was gonna pass today because I'm just exhausted. The past couple of days I have not gotten much sleep. I might do like a yoga session or something just to move around a little bit. Last week is now the second video in which I said hi. I was gonna write and then I didn't write anything, but I'm gonna break that habit this week because I started a new schedule at work. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm working in the mornings and I'll be off at noon on those days, which means I should have the afternoons free to write. I'm gonna try to do that today and we'll see how that goes. Hi. I'm gonna try to write, might do some yoga. I just ate a rice cake with some hummus because I was really hungry, but I'm gonna start making lunch. Hey, stop it. Hey, don't kill each other while I'm filming. Stop it. Stop. Siblings, am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Oh no, you're falling. Ow. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna make lunch. I was craving chili the other day, so I'm gonna make some vegan chili and have that for lunch, and then I'm gonna sit down and try to get some work done.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out.
Hi, so it is now about 8:30 on Monday night. Can you believe that I have more than one update on the same day? That's crazy. But yeah, so I have spent the afternoon just kind of relaxing. I started editing my vlog from last week and I hung out with my sister a little bit. My boyfriend was going to come over, but he had some schoolwork to do, so he's gonna come over tomorrow night instead. While my sister was here, I started writing a little bit. I think I got down like 300 words-ish, so not a ton, but at least it's something. And I ended up setting that aside because I was listening to the audiobook for The Scarlet Letter and I had like an hour left and I listened on 2 times speed, and like I was at like a really big part of the book and I just couldn't not finish it because I was so close and I knew it was only going to take half an hour to finish. So I just sat here and I played some Zelda on the Switch and I listened to the last bit of The Scarlet Letter and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars, which I'm shocked by. Not only because I have only ever heard people complain about this book, but also I gave Station 11 5 stars, which means I finished 2 books today and they were both 5 stars. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, that put me in a really good mood. I don't know what people, I think maybe people dislike Scarlet Letter so much just because they have to read it in school, and so I find that every book I have to read in school, it hampers my enjoyment when we spend so much time like over analyzing it. So I understand that, but I really liked it. I liked all of the gothic aspects, like all of the vaguely supernatural things. I thought added a lot to the story. I liked all of the characters. Hester, I loved her. I do wish we would have gotten more of Pearl. I know she's a child when like the main events of the book happen, but we don't really hear much from or about her. And even like in the conclusion when we're sort of getting the like where they are now section, we're just kind of told that she married rich, but we don't really know much about her. And I thought she was a really interesting character with all of the like fairy-born things that the townspeople said about her, and like she was just kind of I don't know, she just kind of ran buck wild in their town, and like I don't know, I thought she was a really interesting character, and I just wish there was more from her. But I really liked it. I'm surprised that I liked it this much. I think I do recognize that the language is definitely a bit inaccessible for modern readers. Like the way they talk is just, it can be really hard to get through. I think that part of the reason that I read it so quickly and enjoyed it so much is probably because I listened to the audiobook. So I think it was easier to understand a lot of the language hearing it spoken rather than trying to read it on the page, because it has a lot of like, now I'm not gonna be able to find a good example. Just like really dense pages, like paragraphs taking up entire pages or more than one pages, and like really long complicated sentences. So I think reading it physically would have taken a lot more work. So I understand that it might not have been a great reading experience that way, but listening to the audiobook and not having to read it for school or not having to write a paper about it, I loved it. So yeah, I was just hopping in to say I had 2 5-star books today. Hi guys, just doing a quick update while I drive to work this morning. It is Wednesday and it is almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Updates from yesterday. I started listening to the audiobook for Imaginary Friend. I had that from the library a couple weeks ago, but I didn't listen. I kind of forgot that I had it borrowed, and then my loan expired and there were other people who had it on hold, so I couldn't renew it, and so I've been on hold ever since then to get it back. And I got it back yesterday, so I started listening to that. I think I left off when I had to return it before. I think I had gotten to like page 50, and I think now I'm somewhere around 150. So I listened to a lot yesterday, just because I had a lot of driving time to listen. And I'm liking it. I don't really know where it's going. It seems to be slowing down a little bit. So I'm not sure how I feel about the direction it's taking, but we'll see. And then I was not really in the mood to read Crime and Punishment. I wanted something a little bit lighter. So I started reading Shatter Me by Tahada Mafi. I have never read this series, but I know that a lot of people read it in like high school and loved it, and I think now it doesn't hold up as well. But also it's a lot of people's like favorite series. Seems to be very divisive. And I've had it on my shelves for a while now because saw so many booktubers talking about it that I bought the entire series. I don't know why I didn't just buy the first one, but I own the whole series, so I have to read them, even if I hate it. So I started that yesterday, and I am like 100 pages in, I think, and it's pretty cringy, you guys. Yeah, like Warner, everything he says just makes me like, oh, ew, ew. So that's cool. I don't really have any feelings other than that yet. I just kind of don't like Warner, and I don't like listening to him talk. So that's my biggest takeaway so far. It's definitely cringy, definitely a little trashy. Definitely, I can tell that it is a YA dystopian from like 2010, like that era of YA books. It's definitely of its time, which is going to be interesting to read the later books, because I think the second, it's like 2 trilogies, right? There's 6 books, but there's like 3 that go together, and then a second set of 3, I think. And the second set books, like one came out this year, so it's like kind of current. So it'll be interesting to see how the series evolves over time, because YA books are definitely different now than they were when the first one came out. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, that's the reading update. Writing, I was able to write a little bit at work yesterday, and I wrote about 500 words, and then I was planning on writing later in the afternoon when I got off work, but I didn't end up having time. So I wrote 500 words yesterday, which is again better than nothing, so that's okay. So yeah, that is the update. I'm heading into work. I work until noon today, and then my sister and I are going to get tattoos because it's her 18th birthday. So it's very exciting. I'm sure it's as a pre-tattoo.
I'm real
person.
scared. I just don't want to sweat on him, you know?
It's gonna be fine.
Basically I'm lame now, and I'm about to not be lame. And that's all.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm at night. No, I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California.
Okay, so I just finished doing a 30-minute writing session out at my desk, and I ended up getting down about 450, close to 500 words, which is good. So now what I am going to do is take a break from writing, and I think I'm going to do a 20-minute timer on my Forest app and take a reading break. And I know I just said that I was thinking about starting Priory of the Orange Tree, but I decided that is a stupid idea. So instead I found a ebook copy, it's not going to focus, of Shatter Me online. So I'm just going to read a little bit of Shatter Me on my laptop right now, and then I will go back out to my desk and do another 30 minutes of writing and see where I land and decide if I want to do more after that for the day. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how the day is going. I think it's been a fairly productive day, which is good. But yeah, I am gonna go back to screaming about Shatter Me now. It's so cringy, you guys. Okay, can I just read you this part that I'm at? Okay, so Adam and Juliet just escaped from wherever they were, and I don't know. It's just, this storytelling is really not it, you know? Like, there's so much exposition happening in a single conversation. It's stupid. Okay, so Adam just explained why he can't be tracked by Warner and the rest of the guards because of some loophole in the tracking system that they have, very conveniently, where only Adam can't be tracked. And then it says, so they're in like a radioactive zone, which is why the tracker doesn't work. Juliet says, "What about me? Can't the radiation kill me?" And Adam says, "Oh, no. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. One of the reasons why Warner wanted me collecting these samples is because you're immune to it too. He was studying you. He said he found the information in your hospital records, that they'd been tested. Probably without your knowledge, and despite testing positive for the radiation, you were entirely whole biologically. There was nothing inherently wrong with you." And then Juliet repeats to herself, "Nothing inherently wrong with you." The observation is so blatantly false, I actually start laughing. And then Adam says that he's never heard her laugh before. And she goes, "Well, laughter comes from living. I guess I've never really been alive before." It's so bad. But yeah, that's where we're starting from. So I am on chapter 29, and I'm gonna start a 20-minute chapter and see what happens. Okay, I literally just turned off the camera, but okay. "I'm sorry," he says. "It's so hard for me to stop myself." His voice is dangerously husky. His words tingle on my skin. I allow my hands to slip under his shirt and feel him stiffen, swallow. I trace the perfectly sculpted lines of his body. He's nothing but lean muscle. "You don't have to," I tell him. His heart is racing so fast I can't distinguish it from my own. It's 5,000 degrees in the air between us. His fingers are at the dip, right below my hip bone. It's pretty risque. Teasing the small piece of fabric keeping me halfway decent. I can't. Oh no. You don't have to stop.
The sun is always shining bright, but if the sky would open up, you're staying home, you don't get out. You always used to love the rain, but LA changed you. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where your heart is fire, but baby.
Hi guys, so it is Thursday night now. It is about 11:30, I think. And I have spent the night since I got off work watching a lot of YouTube videos, and then I decided to buckle down and write because I ended off yesterday at about 18,400 words, I think. So I really wanted to hit 20,000 words today. And I meant to get some of that done earlier in the day, like during my break from work, but I found things to distract me and I didn't end up doing that. So I didn't start writing until like 9:30. And like I said, it's like just before 11:30 now, so it's been a little under 2 hours, and I just hit 20k words, which is very exciting. Yeah, I'm excited about it. The excitement is dampened a little bit because I had said like 2 or 3 vlogs ago that I thought I was gonna hit 25k in that vlog, and then obviously that didn't happen. So I'm trying not to be disappointed that it has taken me this long to hit 20. Yeah, I'm trying not to be disappointed, trying to be excited. So I'm just gonna say that I'm excited and hope that I start to feel that. So yeah, it's exciting. So now that I have done that, I am going to sit down and read the last 30 pages of Destroy Me, Warner's novella at the end of this book. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I just want to get it over with so I can read something actually good tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna read this and go to bed, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so it is Friday afternoon now. I just got off work, and I just sat down to talk about my final thoughts about Shatter Me, and I ended up ranting about it for over half an hour. So I think what's gonna have to happen now is I'm gonna have to make that rant that I just did its own like rant review about Shatter Me, and so I just won't have too much about it in this vlog, and I'm just gonna move on. So yeah, I'll just tell you guys, I finished Shatter Me, and I finished the Warner novella Destroy Me, and I have a lot of thoughts, I have a lot of feelings, and I'm really mad about it. And if you want to hear my thoughts, you can watch my review. I'm just gonna move on with my life now. I'm gonna try to calm down. I have a lot to do today, so I'm gonna try to get some stuff done. So like I said, it's about 1 o'clock now. I'm done with work for the day, but I am going out to dinner with my boyfriend later because it's our 4-year anniversary. So we're going to a nice Italian restaurant tonight. But I have a lot to do between now and then. So plan for the rest of the day. I need to work out. I need to shower. I need to write. I hit 20,000 words last night, which is very exciting, but I need to get in at least 1,000 words today to keep that momentum going. So work out, shower, write. And then I have like 4 videos planned out, so I might start filming them. I don't think I'll get to all 4 because one of them is going to be really long, but I need to film at least 1 or 2 videos today. And I need to eat lunch. I haven't eaten yet. And yeah, I think that's it. I need to like start getting ready and doing my makeup and stuff at like 6:30. So I have like 5 hours until I need to do that. So I have time to get stuff done, but I gotta get started. But first, I got some book mail. So I'm on a book buying ban right now. I'm not supposed to be buying books, but this was a pre-order that just came in today. I got The Damned by Renee Audier. This is the sequel to The Beautiful, which is like a vampire romance set in New Orleans in the 1800s, I think. And also, it's gorgeous. Can you see that? It's so pretty. Is that focused? Oh, it's so pretty. And I've never seen a book this color before. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay. And it has a map of New Orleans. Okay. So yeah, this came in the mail today. I'm not sure when I'm going to get a chance to read this, but kind of excited. Hi, so it is still Friday. It's close to 4 o'clock now. It's like 3:40 or something. I have eaten lunch, I worked out, I showered, I'm waiting for my hair to dry. Decided that I was too tired to film today, so I just kind of took it easy. I listened to a lot of my audiobook. I'm listening to Imaginary Friend. I feel like I haven't talked about that much in this video, but I'm listening to Imaginary Friend. It's a very long audiobook. It's like 30 hours or something. And I'm listening on like 2.5 speed, and it feels like it's taking me forever to get through. And I don't know, I think I'm 70% of the way through, and it seems like the stuff that's happening now is like the big climax of the book. Sorry, my Roomba is coming towards me very loudly. It seems like the stuff that's happening now is like the big climax of the book, but I still have like 30% to go. And in a 700-page book, that's a significant amount. So I'm just a little confused on what the rest of the book is going to be, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm kind of bored. Like, things are happening, but I just don't really care about it. It's almost 4 o'clock. I have a couple hours before I need to head over to my boyfriend's house. I'm going to pick him up, and then we're going to go to dinner. So I'm going to sit down at our nice new desk, and I'm going to write for a little while, and I want to get at least 1,000 words down, and then I'm going to edit the Shatter Me rant review that I filmed earlier and get that posted. So yeah, that is the plan for the afternoon, and I will check in later. Hi guys, just checking in. It is 6 o'clock now, which means I need to start figuring out what I'm going to wear to dinner tonight. I have to leave here about 6:30 to go pick up my boyfriend. But I have just finished writing my words for the day, so I'm just over 21,000 words. I have 21,045. So just barely squeaked over that edge, but I'm actually really happy with what I did today. I don't know, I'm finding that the best thing for me to do to make a lot of progress is to kind of jump around in the manuscript. I feel like I hit a wall if I concentrate too much on a certain part of the book. So today I started in a scene close to the beginning where two of my characters are sort of reconciling and like becoming friends because they had sort of a rocky start when they met each other. So I wrote their reconciliation basically. Then I jumped to sort of like just a little past the halfway point in the manuscript to a really tough chapter. So I wrote a lot of the lead up to like a really pivotal moment. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna write the big moment. But yeah, I'm exhausted. Because I care about the story so much that it's just tiring, especially since the characters are in distress and it's about to get worse for them, and it's tough. It's very emotionally draining to write this part actually. So I think that jumping around from sort of like a light scene to this helped a lot. But yeah, so I'm just jumping in to say I hit my word count. I'm about to go get dressed and then head out. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. And I think my boyfriend and I are gonna watch a movie at his house after dinner, so I need to stay awake. So I just made myself an iced coffee, so I'm gonna drink this and figure out what I'm wearing tonight. And I will check in later. Bye.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.